Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Farming Simulator 22. Let's see, last episode we basically just harvested our crop of wheat here. And we have that sitting in a wagon right here. Let's see how much we have in there actually. Does it show? Am I not hooked up? We've got 18,000, yeah, no, 1,800. Yeah, I wish it was 18,000. 1,824 liters of grain. Let's see if we can actually drop this off. Now I see we've got a big silo in front of us. I don't know, but I don't see any drop-off points, any triggers. Let's just go through here and see if we get prompted to drop things off. This, I believe, is our barn. We could store equipment in here if we want. Not getting any sale triggers. Circle the silo. Maybe this is just aesthetic. I don't see a way to dump and store. That's kind of odd, right? Let's see. Not sure. I don't think we need to purchase that. And the other thing I was kind of looking for was like a home. Where's our farmhouse? We might have to buy that as well. Looks like we can't dump this yet to store it. Let's take a look at the sales information where we can actually sell this grain. I believe it's wheat. We've got the best price here is at Goldcrest Valley. We could mark that on the map and just go sell this grain. Why don't we? Before we do, can we see? Yeah, we don't have any. I'm looking here over in this kind of right side column of this first table just to see if we have any starting supplies. It doesn't look like it. I see 0 liters, everything. So we could go do that. We need to plant. That field is plowed. Field 44. I'll zoom on in. Let's check what it says for the soil. It says seed bed, which I'm guessing means it's ready to go. I don't see anything there. Okay, let's look at soil composition. Oh, needs lime. I guess that's maybe the next thing on our list. Let's get some kind of spreader for that stuff. Where would we find that? Let's look at tools. Spaders, not spreaders. Where is spreaders? Manure spreaders, sprayers, fertilizer spreaders. I think it's these guys. Oh, let's check the used market too. Anything new? Nope, same as before. Not sure how often these change. I've got the time set at like real time. I don't know if that affects when new items come up for sale, new used products. Let's go back to fertilizer spreaders. I'm thinking we may want to start small because we're going to need one for lime and we're going to need one for fertilizer too. Once we seed, I think our seeder doesn't have the ability to fertilize at the same time. These guys are kind of expensive. Maybe this is 3,200 liters. This one's up to 14,000 liters. It's not quite twice as much, but that's a lot of extra storage. This might be worth doing. 12 to 18 meter spread versus 11. I'm guessing that's lime and fertilizer. Maybe we try this guy. What does it take? It doesn't show any kind of horsepower requirement. Let's pick up one of these. It's not cheap, but let's get it. Customize. Wheel brand. I guess that's fine. Wheel setup, wide tires. Maybe that's useful. Spreading discs. Maybe that increases the range. 8,000. We can always upgrade that later. Let's save the cash for now. And let's go ahead and buy this. Okay, we can fetch it at the shop. Sure. And then we need to buy some actual lime to put in there, I believe. That would be these guys. Pallets. Let's see. Lime right there. 2,000 liters. Let's buy 3 of these, or let's buy 2 of these to start. So I'll do the quantity up here in the top right. 2 to start. They're not real expensive. Buy it. Boom. Yep. Okay. Let's go to the shop. What do we want to take? We can take our little guy here, I suppose. Head over to the dealer and pick up that spreader and get lime on that wheat field. We can't actually plant the wheat, or at least we're not supposed to yet, until September, so we've got some time. While we're over here, this is also our field straight ahead. And there is some grass planted around this field. We might want to harvest that grass and either just sell it as is, or we could bale it and turn it into silage, or we could think about finding a place for a silage clamp, I think they call it, or silo, and see about making some silage. We've got a little time before we need to plant. Anyway, let's go get the lime put down. This little tractor's kind of cool. I kind of like it. Landini. Just a little guy. But it does the job for us. The wear and tear on this one. This isn't a real long trip. Otherwise, we could have used the fast track. All right, I see it already. Our spreader is over on the left. And we've got seeds sitting there from last time. Oh, there's our seeder. That's right. We've already got a tractor over here. All right. All right, all right. Let's see if I can hook this guy up. And then I really just want to get the lime in here. I don't think the seeds will fill in here. Let's try... Whoops. Wrong key. All right, let's see if we can refill. Like we're filling now with lime. We may as well fill this thing up and just plan on keeping this spreader as our lime spreader. It's a bit of an investment. But while we're here, we're going to fill this thing up. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I missed a capacity upgrade. I think I could have increased the capacity of this thing. Anyway, let's do 2 more. 2 more will get us almost to 100% full. Buy 2 more of those pallets of lime. 2, 5. Yep, 900 bucks. That's not much. Keep out of that. Let's see if it will actually pick these up. Yep, looks like it's filling up here. All right, 6,000. Let's get the last one loaded up. Looks like I might have to move a little closer. Ooh. I think our tractor can handle this. All right. Now, eventually we can bring these pallets back to the farm rather than just filling up over here. There is that loader that we saw that is on sale. We could look at doing that, or we could look at just getting a fork attachment for one of our tractors here, and just carry pallets that way. But for now, we're just going to fill up at the dealer. It's pretty close to where our farm is. Not too bad. I can turn off that help window in the top left. It's August, 9:35 in the morning. Again, we're running single speed. We've got 700 grand in the bank. No debt as of yet, but I think it's probably coming. I can't remember if these are beets. I keep forgetting. Or no, is that... I don't know what that is. That's not our farm, is it? Sorry, folks. I'm riding through your... riding through their yard. I'm going to have to double back. Apologize, neighbors. Getting off to a bad start with these guys. Try to avoid your field. Alright, let's get back to our farm. I suppose if we bought that plot next door, we would get the house there and have a farmhouse. It's nice we got a gas station right across the street. That is super convenient. I'm going to bring this over to our field, 44, I believe, and just put a helper on this. The tiny field. We got tons of lime. No field found. Interesting. Pardon my horrible driving. Just trying to straighten out here. All right. Can we not put lime down on here? How about... It does say needs lime. We bought lime and it's sitting in this spreader. Will it work? Okay, worker stopped. No field found. Let's just, we'll do this one ourselves, I guess. Wow, that really kicks out the lime. Look at that. We'll miss a couple spots, but that's not the end of the world. Lime's not real expensive. We'll patch up some of this. All right, I think that's good for that. Let's park this thing somewhere out of the way. Suppose we could just back it up next to the plow here. That looks good to me. Let's see what the map shows in terms of that thing needing lime now. Okay, we're good. Does it say weed? What is that? I guess that's a nothing, right? This color here means there's nothing for us to do. All right, let's look at planting. If we go over to the calendar here, it's going to show us we're in August. And it says the planting season is this color and the harvest season is this color. We want to plant either barley or wheat, so we need to wait until September. So we've got half a month to wait on that. What about our other fields? Let's see how those are doing. We've got... go here. Yeah, there's something funky with this needs plowing. We're going to turn that off. Yeah, that's really strange. Maybe they'll fix that. Doesn't seem like the whole map should show up when we do that. Anyway, we'll leave those disabled for now. What I want to see is Or the, oh yeah, these other fields. What do we have again? We've got corn. We're going to need a corn header. And I think it was what? Sugar beet, right? Corn and sugar beets. How are those doing? They're in kind of an early growth stage. So it's going to be a while for those before we can harvest them. And then what do they need? Do they need weeding? Ooh. I think they both need to be weeded. Can we use a weeder on them? Or no, they can't tell. Yeah, I think those need to be weeded. We can walk over there just to confirm it. Oh, needs plowing. It just says needs plowing. I see weeds in here too, right? Weed 50%. Let's see if we can buy a weeder, a mechanical weeder, as opposed to herbicide, and see if we can get on that task. Go to the dealer. Windrowers, tedders. Wheel loader tools. We'll take a quick look at the sale market here. This is that little, I don't know if this is called a skid loader or what this thing is. Oh yes. Skid steer loaders are used to stack and load various goods. We could get this just to bring pallets around. It's not very expensive. Packs. Okay, back to implements. Where are the weeders? Did I go buy them already? Weeders, planters, rollers, weeders. Okay. This guy's got a 6-meter width, 9-meter width, but boy, it's a lot more expensive. 9-meter width. This one will actually plant seeds as well. Grass, oilseed radish, and it looks like that's, I think that's canola too, it will plant. That one may not be so bad. If we ever want to do the oilseed radish for natural fertilizer, maybe we would choose that. Let's get this guy. It's kind of cheap. Details. Nothing really to customize. Let's go ahead and buy that. We'll head over there with this little guy. We could opt to fill that with seed while we're there. We've got a little bit of extra, I think. So back to the dealer we go. Weather looks good. Pretty day. Like I said last episode, we're going to be making lots of trips back and forth on this road. Quite a bit. And we'll bring the JCB fast track back to the farm too. But I think this little guy can do the weeding. Got plenty of fuel. Just getting our little farm off the ground here. We got money to spend. A little less than 700 grand, and we can take some loans. So as soon as we run out of things to do, we will we'll think about expanding, and also think about forestry, because we're going to eventually hit winter. I'm not sure what you can do in winter. I think there's greenhouses that are still productive, and then animals are as well. I don't know how soon we'll get to animals. I'm going to back up here. Hook onto this guy. And then I'm going to try and refill and see. Okay, 100% full. It only holds 300 liters, so it's not a lot. Let's see if we can weed that sugar beet field with this tractor. I didn't look at what the horsepower requirements were for the weeder. My guess is it's not that much, but we're about to find out. And then I'm kind of wondering if we should be putting down a layer of fertilizer over on field 44, the wheat field that we just harvested. I don't think our seeder The one that we've got hooked up to the fast track, I don't think that one does fertilizing. So we might be able to lay down some fertilizer while we're waiting for planting season, which I think starts in September. All right. This is our field. Let's go ahead and unpack this guy. And I'm going to put a helper if we can do it. Okay, AI worker stop. No field found. Yeah, I'm getting no field found. I don't know why. Let's see if once I get it going. Does this have... Yeah, it does. Okay, it's on. Let's weed away here. And let's see if it'll take... Nope, it will not take a helper. No field found. H. That should go. That's all right. We'll just do it. We'll just do it ourselves. Weeder is on. We can kind of see where we've covered and where we haven't. So that could be a glitch, or it could be something I'm missing. But should just be able to hit the H key and get a helper on this without too much fanfare. Another job done. I don't know if we can weed this field or not. The corn. Just can't tell. Let's see what the map tells us. Okay, this shows fertilized. Okay. Now that we... Yeah, okay, good. So this guy has been fertilized in the past. No longer needs to be weeded. This one shows it needs to be weeded. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. Might be too late. Well, it's in the same growth stage, so we should be able to. Let's turn this guy on. Oh, it looks like it is on. Double check here. Yeah, turn off. It's on. Let's see. I'm not destroying my corn here. Looks like it's doing okay, even though I'm pushing it all down. Just finishing up weeding our cornfield. Those of you with keen eyes will notice that I missed a tiny little bit over here. Let's just grab it. Not much, but we'll clean that up a little bit. Good to go. All right, let's turn this guy off and fold him up and put it in line with the rest of our equipment here. That's done. We got two fields weeded. That will help our yield. We can unhook that guy. Let's hop out, walk on the field and see what it says. Okay, just needs plowing. The weeds are 0%. Fertilize is 100. corn and growing. That is good. About as good as it can get, I think. We can't do anything about the plowing. Okay, we're good there too. Go ahead and take a look at the calendar. Okay, we're still mid-August. We got a little ways to go before we can plant that wheat, I think. I don't know what happens if you do plant early. There's a penalty, or what happens if the crop fails. I have no idea. Those fields look good. 44 is the one I think we need to put fertilizer on. Pretty sure we're going to need to do that. Right, let's turn these on for a second. Man, that is just bright. All right. Let's go get some fertilizer and put it on 44. Because if we go to this guy, we don't have fertilizer in here. This is just a seeder to get us started. So let's get another one of those fertilizers. Fertilizer spreaders, I should say. Where was that? We'll go with the same one we just got. And then we can always upgrade later. I'll check the sale market just to be super diligent. I don't see anything here. Okay, use vehicles. Yeah, it's equipment and vehicles. No options there for us. Let's grab another one of these guys. Wheel setup, spreader system. Oh, extension. Yeah. This. Ooh, look at that. Does this change how much horsepower we need to pull it? I don't think so. Yeah, we want this. I think we want this. 14,000 liters versus 9,000. Why not? That is very inexpensive. We should have done that in the other one. We can upgrade the line one too. Our fields are tiny. This isn't essential for right this minute, but we'll do it. Let's buy this guy. Another, what, 46,000? Okay, now this time we need to get fertilizer. I guess the seeder here, we're filled up. We can bring the JCB back. And then we'll come back with our smaller tractor to pick up that spreader and load that one up with fertilizer. And then we can fertilize field 44 and get it ready for seeding. Not too bad. We're getting some stuff done here. Main focus right now is just getting our first 3 fields. All the work done that we can possibly do. And focus on those first. Then we'll look at some other ways to make money. And we need to look at the market for selling the little bit of grain that we've got. This guy I'm going to keep just around here somewhere. Eventually he's going to go on 44. I guess I can hop out, run to the other tractor. Let's go get that other spreader. We'll load that thing up with fertilizer. Hopefully it's not too expensive. I don't think it is. We're not going to go through it very fast. We've got tiny fields over here. And it's another trip on this road. It's not very busy. We're down to $635,000 in the bank, but we can take loans. $10 in August. I don't know what day in August. I know it's 10 o'clock and I know we're in August. All right, there's our goodies. Just wondering if I need... No, this won't take seeds, so I don't think it's going to accidentally get refilled by the seed bag there. Let's back up to this guy. Hook up. and buy some, this is going to be fertilizer this time. Pallets, solid fertilizer, that's what we want. And this is not as cheap. Not as cheap at all. And I think this is, yeah, we know our spreader can take a ton. Let's start with 4. That's 7,600 bucks. Let's start with 4. And then maybe we'll come back and fill it up. We don't have to spend all the money now to fill this thing up. Okay, here comes the fertilizer. We can kind of see that filling up 1 bag at a time. Boom. Second one. That'll get us 4,000 liters to start. Okay, I'm going to have to wiggle a little closer, it looks like. Interestingly enough, I don't know if it's just this tractor, but the vehicles so far are way easier, at least for me, to steer and control than the ones in my Farming Simulator 19 series. Not sure why that is, but it just seems a little more responsive. All right, let's take this guy. Not sure why we haven't been able to get a worker to spread the lime and stuff on 44 or do the weeding. We had to do that by hand. Hopefully we can use workers for this stuff. Could be a bug, could be something I'm missing. Something obvious. But my thought was that we could just, or my understanding was that we could just hit the H key and a helper would start doing the work. We'll try it again. I'm not too confident it's going to work, but we'll try it again on 44. Got some nice land right nearby that we could purchase. Not sure how much that is. There's our neighbor. Sorry about riding on your property. And again, we could cut up this grass if we have time. We don't have crop destruction turned on, but I'm going to try to avoid the fields if I can. All right, there's our lime. Let's put some more stuff on here. I'm going to try the helper right out of the gate, but nope, doesn't like it. No field found. Strange. All right, let's turn this guy on. Oh, do I have to lower this? I don't think so. On it goes. Let's do it. Dip into the creek a little bit. Well, that's kind of speedy for a field this size. Not too bad. We've got plenty of fertilizer. Look at that. We used less than 100 liters. So that's good. We'll line this one up with the others. Then we'll take a look and see what the map says about our field condition. Should be pretty good now. Ready for seed. Gotta wait for September to come around, I guess. Okay, I'll unhook that guy. Take a look at the map. Okay, it's got 1 layer of fertilizer. I don't think we can put the second one on until we've seeded and we've gotten through a growth stage. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. It looks like there's nothing for us to do field-wise. We need to think about when we're going to harvest this corn and when we're going to harvest the sugar beets. So let's take a look at what the calendar says about those things. Corn, it says we're not going to harvest till October. Probably the same with the sugar beet. Sugar beet, same thing, October. We're going to need a corn header. We could do that and make a trip with the with our combine to go pick that up, I guess. Why don't we do that? We know we're going to need it. So back to the dealer. Implements. Corn headers. And then there is a way to find the compatible one. Let's start with the Let's start with the harvester. This is our guy right here, right? Combinations. Okay, it's the Capello. This guy, right? Capello Diamant 8. That's the one I think we need. So let's, boy, it'd be nice if I could just, there it is. I think that's the one. We'll try it. Oh man, it's not cheap. Wow. Maybe we will keep doing corn if we're going to spend this much money. Let's take a look at the sale market used. Yeah, no, we missed out on this guy. That was my mistake. As are all mistakes that you see on in this series will be my mistakes. All right. It's this guy, right? Let's buy it. 3 tons, 6 meters, 6 miles per hour. Not the best, but it'll get us going. I suppose we could have waited till it was harvest time and just seen if something would have come up. It might have been a smart move. Instead of buying it ahead of time. Yeah, we could have waited a little bit on that. That's all right. I think what I'm going to do is swing this guy around and park this header just on the ground over here. Our wheat and grain header. Bring it down and then just see you later. And then we will actually drive our combine all the way to the dealer to go pick up that other header. Just in the interest of not having to buy a trailer. Oh, you know, we've got a trailer. Didn't we have a trailer? I thought we saw one. Let me just walk around here. I thought we had a little trailer laying around somewhere. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, I must be mistaken. I don't see really anything laying around here. And it would be in our equipment list. Let's check that real quick. Garage. Plows, corn headers, headers. I guess not. Thought I saw one laying, but maybe it was just aesthetics. Yeah, I don't see anything. Must have been a dream. Let's go pick up that corn header. We only have to do it one time. I can turn on the beacon. I like the beacons. They're kind of fun. Gonna be a bit of a slow drive, but here we go. All right, we made it back to the farm. Let's park our combine. We'll probably keep it out here because we're going to have to harvest this corn before too long. I'm just going to leave it maybe parked next to our silo here for the time being. We got our new corn header. Very cool. Whoops, let's leave that guy on, actually. Take a look, see what we can do. Now, let's see. I want to see about selling. I think there is... I thought there was a display. Okay, here it is. The bottom of the screen. Show price fluctuations. So we have a tiny bit of wheat. If I hit show price fluctuations... I'm guessing this is telling us when the best time to buy and sell are. So the price goes down, and then the price goes down in March. We're in August. We're near the bottom of the we're near the bottom of the market. And the best time for us to sell that wheat is not until January. That's quite a ways off. We need a place to store it. Don't think that this silo here in front of us is actually functional. Let's look at what we might be able to buy. Let me hop out of here in case I'm burning diesel. Ooh, look at that. I'm in the silo. That's not so great. Let's hop in again. Maybe not park quite so close. Or I'd have to park facing the other way so I can hop out of here without ending up in the silo. There we go. That's better. Yeah, let's look at placeables. Let's see. Not those. Down. Where are the placeables? What am I missing here? Brands, vehicles, tools, objects, packs, vehicle sales. Still nothing new there. Owned items, leased items, animal dealer, wardrobe, construction. Let's see what this is all about. Construction. I'm not sure. All right. All right. So this is kind of new to me, how this all works. I think we can put on a silo. We've got sheds. We've got silos, silo extensions, different containers. Oh, it looks very cool. Tools. Electric charging station. Nice. Biomethane station. Small waste station. I have no idea what that is. Oh, a weather station improves the weather forecast available for your farm. Oh, that's kind of cool. $4,200. That might be fun. Let's see what else we got here. Production. Biogas plant. I see. These are bigger placeables. Animals, decoration, landscaping. Okay, that's kind of terraforming the land. I'd like a silo, right? That's what we want. They're not cheap. But we don't have a lot of grain, but we need to store some stuff. Let's see. Silos. This holds 400,000 liters. This storage specifically for hay and straw. We've got hay and straw too. We're like, oh, this is kind of big. We don't have a lot of land at all yet for this kind of stuff. We don't want to crowd things in too much. There's a tiny plot here, right? If we wanted to, but then we'd be covering up that swing set. Yeah, they probably don't want us to do that. Let's see. Can we at least get silos somewhere? Kind of need that. Rotate. Let me see if I can remember how to rotate. No. There we go. Hold down the right mouse button. I hate to be right in the path of where our tractors are going to be doing their work. Not a lot of good options for this. I suppose if I move the wagon, we could pop it right there, or we could do something next to this. What do you think? That's horrible. That's pretty horrible. I think that's pretty horrible. Yeah, I'm not liking it. We've got a little spot over here, kind of. Just to get us started. Whoops, pardon my craziness. What about, yeah, what about something like over here? We can pick up and drop off from the same area. Not too bad. I kind of like that, actually. 117,000 roughly. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right there. Boom. Done. All right. Now let's move this guy out of the way a little bit. Let's move this guy somewhere a little bit further away. Sorry, buddy. But I want to bring my grain cart through here and see if we can store some of that wheat that we harvested. We'll hop out and run to the tractor, I suppose. I'm trying to save the JCB and not put the time on that one, because I imagine the maintenance is higher. So if I can use this little guy, especially right around the farm, we'll try and use this guy more. All right, it's not a lot of grain here, but we'll do it. We'll grab it. Oops, there's a little bit of a abrupt attachment there. Let's see, if we come down this way, can we store some grain now? It's not a horrible spot. Sound effects are really cool in this. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. There we go. It wasn't much, but it's something. Hopefully we can store corn in there too. I guess if I go under again, maybe it'll show me everything that's in there or that's capable of being stored. Just try that. I'm not sure. So I'll hit R. Okay, wheat, barley, oats. Corn we can store there, good. What about the roots? Probably not, right? They want us to store the root vegetables somewhere else. But we can do our corn and our wheat. Not too bad. Tell you what, let's end this episode here. We got some stuff done. We weeded a couple fields. We fertilized, and I think we even put the lime down too. Is that right? Or was that last episode? Can't remember. And we've got more equipment. Slowly collecting some equipment here. Looks good. We got 2 spreaders, a plow / cultivator there, a weeder, a seeder, a cart. Grain cart is what I would call it, but I guess it's just a normal wagon. And then we've got our forage harvester here, or forage wagon, I should say. It's not a forage harvester, it's a forage wagon. We got to find a home for that straw. And yeah, we're not doing too bad. Off to a pretty good start, I think. So we'll leave it here for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to those of you who've been giving the videos a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That helps my tiny channel grow. And I will see you in the next episode.